Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our Brew Crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddy. Freddy, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddy. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddy S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
And we're alive. Welcome to the morning show. What time is it? It's only 10 o'clock.
Welcome to the 7-7 portal. Hey, that's not on the kids. That's on you and me, actually.
No, it's actually on FPL, who turned off all the lights and everything's off.
All the computers shut down. I know. We've been rebooting computers, moving furniture. I think God just likes to challenge me to say, how far can I push Dawn back out of her comfort zone?
Well, I learned one thing today.
I'll do it myself.
If you want to get Dawn up and going, turn everything off and watch her go to work. She makes me like I gotta take medication. She doesn't stop. Well, can we turn this on? No, we gotta do it now. So every TV had to be rebooted, every computer rebooted.
Furniture had to be moved to get to the computers. Yeah, all that.
Not the essentials, like the one here for the phone. Not that. She wanted everything rebooted. And now we have a flickering light. So today, the new portal is saying, eat some of this.
It's a 7-7 portal. It's supposed to be a portal of abundance and greatness, and I wore my blue-green teal like it said I was supposed to. But we're going to talk to Helen Archer about it later today.
Oh, God, blue teal.
You know, if someone told you could get $1 million if you wore green, would you do it?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Would you do it, Fonzie?
Yes.
No.
Brooklyn, would you do it? If someone said you could win an abundant fortune, would you do it?
Yeah.
No.
Joella's like, of course. Joella got the memo. Blue-green.
Oh, I was going to say because green's my favorite color, but yeah.
G.I. Joe, did you hear what she said?
What'd I say?
She said you could win, not you're going to win.
Yeah, but that's the potential.
Okay, so if you and me, we go down to 7-Eleven, you could win every day.
Yes, there's
That's
potential.
So there's a potential. You don't have to put on green. You could put on anything you want. So I would not do that.
Yeah, but you have to pay for that. Putting on blue and green is free.
No, but but you're not gonna win. Ouch! You may win. That's table's in the wrong place. You may win. Is different than winning. See, I listened to her say you may win. You know why? Because I know I ain't gonna win.
But that's just negative thinking. Stay positive, hard work, and make it happen.
That ain't negative thinking. That's a realist thinking. If
What?
you had said, if you wore green today, you win $1 million. I go buy a shirt or whatever. But when you say you could win.
But could is a possibility more than not.
And did you hear what Lotto just did?
What ought to do?
You could play Lotto in the UK.
Oh.
So you either win in pounds or cash, however you want it. And the pool is about to get even bigger.
Why'd they do that? I thought it was supposed to fund our education and our
Yeah, put on green and you could win $1 million.
I thought Lotto was supposed to fund our schools and education.
Yeah. Put on green and you can win $1 million. That's what I'm telling you. It's all a bunch of malarkey.
I don't think it's malarkey. I think
how much money you think goes to education? All the teachers in Florida are fighting to make more than $38,000? Where's the billions going to everybody else?
I don't know. I guess if you divide it up, and you know what I did here, and I don't know if this is true either, that apparently Venmo, there is a class action suit with Venmo against Venmo. You heard this?
Yes.
That if you linked your bank to Venmo through that third-party app called Plaid, apparently there's a lawsuit, and there's going to be a settlement of at least $500 per person.
No, that's not true. It's going to be $5 per person. You know how many millions of people?
That's what I'm thinking. Everyone who has Venmo, you had to link your account through Plaid. Otherwise, you couldn't link your bank, right?
There's another one for Amazon, where you are automatically involved if you've used Amazon the last 3 months.
Who hasn't used Amazon in the past 3 minutes?
This is why the lawsuit is going to be billions, and you know what you're going to get? $2.13.
You know, I think about the amount of money that I spend on Amazon.
I think about the amount of money you spend on Amazon.
The amount of things that I order on Amazon. And then I think, well, if I were just to go to the local store, our big Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, whatever, would it have been the same?
No, it would have been more.
No, it would have been more.
Would I have bought the same things, or would I have gone without?
You would have gone without.
Well, Amazon has this thing where it keeps reminding me how much money I've spent on shipping in the past 3 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On saving? Oh, because they want you on
spent
Prime?
on shipping, because I'm not on Prime.
So get on Prime.
Get on.
How much have you spent on shipping?
I'm not a student anymore.
How much?
They don't know that.
Well, I guess.
Use your old university ID.
It's only free for students for a limited time.
How much
get,
is
a free trial?
How much is Prime? $130 a year?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we all get together, all 30 of us, and put in $3, and then everybody use the damn account?
I got a better idea.
What?
We have a Prime account, so just...
Yeah, but you don't let us use it. You're too busy shopping.
It's not true. We have a business Prime account here.
So why don't you let...
Well, listen, we could use it for the props for the movie.
Exactly.
We can use
exactly
it
what it's for. We
What
can
kind
use
of
it for the
props you
props.
need?
That's we got to make. She got to make a prop list.
Oh, you got to make a puppy list.
I have a prop list. I just got to give it to you.
So how much have you spent on shipping?
It's embarrassing to say.
More than $100?
Yes.
So you could have had Prime for the same amount of money.
Probably.
Yeah, I give it to Linda. She doesn't let me get Prime, but she's allowed to. So I give it to her. She buys it.
Mm.
That's a good way of controlling what I buy, because apparently she hears your memo. Don't let Freddy near the account because he buys stupid things. That's why I use PayPal money for stupid things. So nobody screams at me.
In 5 minutes. That's pretty good.
I know.
Pretty good. You've almost broke your record of 11 minutes from last week. Thank you.
Almost.
That's pretty
we're
good.
on March.
That's pretty good. You're at a 5-minute versus an 11-minute. You win today.
All your fault.
Today's a win for you.
No, today is the opening of the
today's
Pandora's
a win
box.
for you.
Did you hear? Because you weren't here yesterday. You heard what she said? What today is?
Yes, it's the 7-7 portal.
You know the 7-7 portal?
Oh my God, we just talked about it because she's wearing green.
She wasn't here yesterday. She doesn't know. Do you know about the 7-7 portal?
Is it like a spiritual thing?
Yes. Because today's July 7th.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that. The room lights up. The world is going on.
No, for me, I was just thinking of a reference where...
And you were here. You don't have an excuse. You know what it is.
He ran everything
forgot.
yesterday until Gabe came. How did it feel for you? It was you only you and Abdullah yesterday, and you and I redoing boards till 6 o'clock.
Honestly, I was like confused at first because I thought, are we like not doing today or? But then when you guys showed up, I'm like, oh, I guess.
Guess that's know what's coming on a Monday.
Apparently.
That's why most restaurants close Monday.
Mm.
You know that?
I've noticed that.
People don't eat on Monday. Or they're eating leftovers
Because you work
from the
on the
weekend.
weekend, you get drunk, and then you don't show up for work on Monday, so it's a waste of time.
But 4th of July was Saturday. Wouldn't that mean they have Sunday off?
Well,
It
that's,
would.
that's a logical frame
So
of
I was
mind.
talking to Brooklyn about your generation.
Oh, God.
How old are you, Joella?
I'm 26.
See, Brooklyn, you're the baby of the group.
How old is she?
20.
Oh, my God.
She's the baby. We were talking about people wanting to work. And what was the word you said, like, for your movie? The commitment.
Yeah, commitment.
Do you think your generation has as much commitment, although you guys are not 20, you're in your mid-20s, as much commitment as other generations?
I
think for the last generation to have commitment because the generation after us has a really short attention span.
You mean before you or
the
after?
generation after us are also still kids.
Are we talking about before or after?
Younger.
Younger is
Younger.
before.
Yeah. Because the generation after us is Generation Alpha.
What about your generation? What do you guys find about your friends and colleagues
Work
on
ethic?
the work ethic, commitment to work?
I
Not
think-
commitment to fun, because everyone's got the commitment to fun. The commitment to work and growing something.
Survive.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's everyone's kind of mindset in our generation is we just need to survive. So, like, we're not willing to overwork ourselves is basically what the mindset is. Like, work for what you're paid for.
Yeah.
Like, don't go above and beyond because
So let me get
then,
this right.
like, you're
For
going
me,
to burn
it's
out too quick.
So if you had to make $1 to survive, you would only work $1 worth of
Yeah.
the day?
Pretty
I think
much.
that's the mindset.
Really?
Because, like, we've noticed, like, if we do settle for less, we're going to get undervalued and then taken advantage of.
Okay, but why don't you settle for more?
Well, no one wants to give more. That's
Because the
problem.
mindset says work $1 worth. If you work $1 worth, ain't nobody gonna pay you more than $1.
Well, for me, it's study hard. That way I can get a job that I'm going to be doing for basically the rest of my life. One that I could actually enjoy working on because
Do you
it's
really
better.
think that the first job you're gonna get is for the rest of your life?
No. Like study at school
Yeah.
so I could achieve a job that I could work on for the rest of my life that I actually enjoy instead of, doing a job that you're not going to enjoy. Like, it'll be mental tolling in a way.
I've had 2,339 jobs.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's a lot.
Wow.
So it's the commitment of working to survive. But
Yeah.
why do you feel it's different for your generation to survive than any other generations?
It's hard.
Because the generation...
But why is it harder than anybody else?
Because the generation older than us basically messed up the place for
Yeah.
us.
But what about it? Do you really feel that way? Is it just because you've been told that? Or is it because it's the cost of housing? Is it the cost of food? But you guys live home.
I'm pretty sure we notice when prices get higher than they were when we were little.
But pay is higher. Minimum wage was not what it is now. What is it now, 15?
It doesn't like equate though to how things have risen in prices though.
But you
Like,
weren't buying anything when you were younger. When you were 15, what were you
well, when we
buying?
were younger, yeah, but when I was younger, I didn't have a job either. So.
Right, but when you were younger, your parents bought you whatever it is you needed.
Yeah, they're supposed to.
Trust me, my mom rubs in my
that's their
face how
job
much
as a
things
parent. That's their
cost.
job
Or they're
as a
supposed to.
parent.
Okay, so they
Yeah.
did their job. So when does the things got more expensive for you begin? You just started. This is
I
like,
guess when they graduate.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
but they weren't buying anything.
But now that they've graduated, it's changed.
So the
because-
bar starts now. So if gasoline is $5 and it goes down to $3.55, like I just pumped today, that's cheaper, not more.
Yeah,
I think it's
sure.
more so comparing
pretty sure
ourselves to previous generations. Like when you hear millennials talk about their young adult life and then you compare it to our young adult life, it's very different.
yeah,
Absolutely. They didn't have COVID the way you guys did.
Yeah.
They didn't have wars the way you guys are having now. They didn't have rebellious political stance.
I don't
all
think that's
around.
true. I think we all had it. It was all there.
When?
When I was in grad school,
Who was the president when you were in grad school?
it was the Iran war, and people were being shipped over.
The Iran War, and before the Iran War was 9/11, which began allegedly the Iran War. But you weren't affected by the Iran War. Prices didn't go through the roof on the Iran War.
Gas prices were high.
No, they weren't.
Tuition was high.
$2.80.
Yeah, I was gonna say prices used to be that, but then when
But the level of income wasn't the same either.
It was not. But
So-
neither was when the horse and buggy were
But you
around.
know what I think? I think a lot of it is politicized on TV, on the media. And I think the more you hear, oh, this generation, oh, the cost of this, oh, the cost of that, oh, we can't make ends meet. The more you hear that rhetoric, you start to believe it. But if you actually think about it, every generation, and every generation had something they had to deal with. The Depression. You grew up,
I wasn't in the Depression.
you weren't in the Depression, but you grew up where your
Take it
parents,
easy.
where your parents were.
My parents missed the Depression. It was right after my parents were born. Take
But your
it easy.
dad came here with how much in the bank?
$1.25.
Okay, he made it work.
and he made it work.
Did you hear? Oh, I can only do $1 worth of work for $1.
You see, my father was alive, and he would tell you today, if you don't work, you don't earn.
So it's a different work ethic.
So he said, instead of trying to get paid for the work you do, get paid for the work you can do. In other words, either work for yourself, double up what you do, work harder, and if it doesn't work for you there because they don't recognize you, then you got to find something else that does. But the object of the game here is that you work harder and smarter. You don't work less because they're going to pay you less. I think that this economy, everything that's going on now, when you go to school, they're teaching you a 9-to-5 skill. They're teaching you get a job, go to work 9 to 5, have 3.4 children, 2 parakeets and a dog, and never buy a house because it's too expensive.
But yet when you guys want to go to a concert, you find the money to go, right?
I mean, we find sales.
Yeah.
we
But
try to
you-
save, like-
They find a coupon.
but there's so much pressure to get like a good paying job. Like I've noticed like the social scene with our generation has diminished so much. Like you don't really see like I feel like 20-year-olds going out and like doing like they're working. Everyone's working and there's so much pressure and hence less mental health.
Yeah.
In a way-
and then the 25
in a way
and
we're
26-year-olds are acting like they're 38.
Yeah, like we are aging.
Basically,
so
we're
much
forced
quicker.
to grow up, even though our mental capacity is not there yet.
But you're
But it is
26.
Same. Okay.
Yeah, but they're
But for me, I'm more of a-
people are aging themselves prematurely. Like I've noticed compared to other generations, like 25 and 26-year-olds feel like they're like in
like
their
their
40s.
40s. Yeah.
because they're working that hard.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Because they're getting burnt out so quickly because people are expecting more and more from them for less reward.
You know what it is? It's because there's fewer and fewer that can actually handle the job that they're hired to do. So those that are capable, like I just talked to you about this morning, those that are capable, the business owner relies more heavily on, because you may have 5 employees, but only 2 hold their fair share of the weight. But you need the other 3 to whatever you need the other 3 to do.
Carry 'em out.
Carry them up, take out whatever it is, the things that make a business run. But the heavy is going to fall on the 2 most competent. And I think it's always been that way.
What if you were hired as a manager of a hot dog place and you were asked to serve a chili hot dog and you forget to put the chili on 6 hot dogs and you serve it that way?
No, you're gonna go out of business.
Yeah, that's
Or you're going to get fired,
But I
right?
want you to think about the question. The person
Sir,
was
and
hired
say-
as a manager, not a worker, a manager.
I would improvise and say, "Hey, here's some hot dogs for those who cannot eat chili or are allergic to chili."
Or,
Well, the
like,
owner,
compensate
the
for
owner
it.
had to hear yada yada yada, and had to eat the bill, and give him the food for free.
Yeah.
And if you think that that model sustains a business, then don't go into business. See, it's nickels and cents in our business, in every business that it keeps alive. There isn't hundreds of thousands of dollars in any business, unless you're IBM. And even they had a hard time at the beginning. But when you have a business, it's nickel and cents. One mistake can be catastrophic for the week. For the week. So you got to understand, they're putting the pressure on you, not to put the pressure on you. They're putting the pressure because the pressure is on them to survive and stay open. It costs over $100,000 to buy a business with insurance and everything else that goes with it. And all you need is a manager that comes along and doesn't put chili on the chili dog, and you got to give back another $60 in food for free because they didn't do it. All I'm saying to you
It's an
is
expensive hot dog.
there was like 20 of them or 10 of them, whatever it was. But how do you mess up an order like that is the part that I had a problem with. But what you have to remember is that when somebody brings you in a business, it's putting you in their seat. So you're going to run the business. You're going to make it work. You're going to find money to pay the lights. You're going to find money to pay the internet, the insurance, everything that goes with running a business before you put $1 in your pocket. Right?
Right.
So then, do you think that they're going to ask you to do more? Do you think they're going to ask you? At least here you understand You can open up your own business. You know, Fonzie, you're good enough. Technically, you're good enough. Not business-wise, but you can do art design. You're good enough to create your own business. Fonzie Specialties, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you could become a commission artist on the internet. People will pay like hundreds of dollars for commissions on the internet.
Maybe thousands of dollars. It all depends on how you market it. And that's what you're good at. You know marketing. So I never understood why in this house, in this place, all of you never got together and say, you know, we can actually make something happen. I don't get it. But it's the work ethic. It's the problem. People are afraid to come out of their boundary. You're afraid to work 9 to 9. You want to work 10 to 4. And I get it. Because that's what school trained you to do. You know, you imagine you go to school for 4.5 years or 4 years and you get a degree and all of a sudden you're at Walmart being a salesman.
I would hate that.
Yeah.
That's right. Because school told you that if you learn this, you're going to get a job, but they ain't never guaranteed that.
Mm-mm.
Right?
I mean, at Lynn, we have something called career preparation class.
Okay. And? You think that they're going to prepare you for... Because in your specialty,
I don't
you
know.
probably got to
Take
go
it
to
yet.
Orlando.
Yeah.
You got to go to Walt Disney. You're that good. Anything else, it's gonna be like going to work at Walmart.
But it's like anything else. I think you have to believe in yourself, like Wendy talked about yesterday. You have to have hope for the future, and you have to know deep down in your heart that it's all going to work out. Because otherwise you walk around, was it Pigpen who had the cloud above him? Oh, is it Pigpen? Otherwise you walk around like
Mopey.
Pigpen all day,
It was
feeling
Charlie
like...
Brown who always feels down.
Okay, so like the sky is falling.
And you got to be reminded of it every day. That's the part that gets to me. Every day you got to be reminded that you are that good.
Or you remind yourself.
Every day. Don't.
You know why?
Why?
Because everyone is comparing themselves to social media.
So stop looking
Of
at it.
what's wrong, of
Oh,
who's
sorry.
perfect, of what they look like. Of Taylor Swift's wedding seems to be so happy for Taylor and Travis. I think it's so great for them. But I think it's so hard for the rest of the world in your generation. Because to become a billionaire like Taylor Swift, and did she do it? Absolutely. Is Travis Kelce one of the best
She's
football
married now?
players? Fantastic. Madison Square Garden? Great. But that's not the norm. That is the outlier. So for all of you guys to now have to compare yourself, well, what age did Taylor Swift get married? How did they meet? Look at the wedding. What food did they serve? They took over this. That is almost incomprehensible and unachievable to most people.
It is.
Right? And then you guys set the bar so high for yourselves that it becomes really, really difficult because you've got you all have really good jobs. It may not be in the field you want, but you have benefits, you have insurance, you've got the job, and then the rest is yours to make. Taylor Swift worked really hard to get there, but I heard this from my daughter also. Everyone's looking up to this great wedding. It's like the royal wedding of the United States, apparently.
I didn't look it up. I didn't care.
But you're not their
Me
generation.
neither.
I know that, but
And
nobody
it's
I
all
know
over
cared.
socials. The
I
candy
didn't
store
even
they
know she
hired,
got married.
the flowers, what was on the
Wait.
screen in Madison Square Garden? Who decorated the car?
But your daughter was into it?
Isn't she 50?
She's
Taylor
35.
She's
No.
35.
Oh.
35.
Sorry, I thought she was older.
It seems that way. Like,
Do you guys feel like that? And then the Ariana Grande. I mean, you guys compare yourselves to.
Do you want
to
a
the
wedding like that?
J-Los.
Do you
I
guys
don't-
even think about something like that?
No, I don't compare myself to other people. I'm just compared to the ideals that my family expected me to be.
I don't
Most of the
really.
time.
To be honest,
I don't
like,
yeah.
I see my just dad as like as the standard of what I should try to get to.
That's good.
I don't
Basically,
really- yeah.
work hard to survive, and if you don't work hard, you're gonna end up miserable. Do better than us, basically.
What about people who they love being farmers? They love picking strawberries. They love,
Farmer was a farmer's life.
right? But they may not have a college degree. They may not be as accomplished as your dad, but they're really, really happy.
My father was a farmer.
Is that worth it to you to be really happy if you found something you loved?
That's
Of
what I'm
course.
doing.
But you didn't make as much money as you thought you were going to make. But you love what you do. You love going to work every day. You can support yourself. You can support your family. But you may have to go on one vacation a year or one vacation every other year. You may have to, really check prices. But you love your job so much. You love the people. You love what you're doing. You're bettering mankind. And you love to go to work.
That's
I think
the
I
dream.
would.
Is there a
prefer that.
value to that?
That's the dream.
Yep.
That's really what we want. Like, I feel like money, like, I don't know. Our generation, like, really wants to pursue our dreams, but they make it so hard for us.
Yeah,
because,
I think it's like we don't really get greedy. We just see money as a tool of a needs to survive. Like basically something that we need, that way we could be out in the world without falling.
Fair.
I watched a documentary this morning about billionaire basketball players, and they had like 12 that they named, and how they attributed their success to their moms, not their dads. These were single moms raising these kids, and some of them express how their mothers woke them up at 4 o'clock in the morning to run the hill, and that's a slang for running up and down this hill that's supposed to make you like super strong. And
Wake up to work out.
and they used to work them out that way, and they used to work them out to put them in the gym, and they used to work them out. And one of them said, Mom, I'll never forget the time that you didn't eat so that we could. And then they visited the place where he grew up, and my God, it was horrible. And this is a superstar in the basketball world, and he talked about, when I saw that pink slip on the door that says you got to evict, that's when I says I got to get my family out of here. Now, this is a young kid. He might have been 8 years old, 9 years old, and his mother was working him because she saw that he had a special talent to playing basketball. And he worked. And he worked really, really hard. And these guys that make this money, and sometimes you wonder, how can a basketball player make $25 million on a 4-year contract, $257 million? If you looked at what they had to do to get there, if you look at what Kelsey had to do to become one of the better athletes in football, I can't say anything about music because you got to have talent. You just got to have some kind of talent for that music to hit. If you look at the amount of work you have to put in, yeah, Brooklyn, you're right. They make it hard for you because they don't want you to make that kind of money. They don't want you to be that person. They want you to earn to be that person. And your mindset has to change. You got to understand that there's no such thing as pain. Oof. My father told me that. There's no such thing as pain. When you can't walk, you can't talk, or you're so tired, you fall asleep turning on the light switch, there ain't no such thing as pain. And you got to push. And you got to push hard. And you got to keep going. And just when you think you've had enough, you keep going some more. And I guarantee you, you'll hit that note. Got to hold that note, but you'll hit that note. And if you can do that, if you can be honest enough to say you left it on the table, then you'll be honest to say, I am a success at what I do. No matter what anybody says, no matter how much pain you feel, no matter how much they put you down or they slow you down, you get it done. That's the difference. It's supposed to be hard, Brooklyn. Because if it wasn't, then everybody would be doing it, honey.
But you guys are great at what you do. I think that's the bad side of social media. I think it's the comparison aspect.
You know what? Create social media, man. Put an ad out there and say you're the greatest. Let them catch you.
The pieces you create, Fonzie, are really amazing.
You got your home. You got your own. Whatever you touch has numbers. I'm telling you. But the thing is, you got to keep doing it. Because the moment you skip a day, you're forgotten. That's the way social media works. Doesn't mean that you're less of a person or less good. It just is what it is. But who cares?
We got a new show starting today.
We do.
Shifted Babe with Lorena Anderson. Did you have a guest coming in?
She does.
Do you know who it is? Do not know.
I do not know.
So, are we still gonna do Are you smarter than an intern thing or no?
Did you make
Do we
one?
have any?
Yeah. There's a morning quiz. 2 more we didn't use yesterday.
Did you tell the board when you came in that we're doing that?
No.
Okay, well, obviously, if you don't say something, we won't know.
Okay. It's like more. It should be called morning.
Well, why don't we play a commercial break so you can find it?
All right.
That way, it'll make your life easier.
More to come. We'll be right back.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
Are you looking for the cheapest prices on car insurance? Then call the Cheap Car Insurance Hotline right now. Hey, you're guaranteed to save money on your car insurance. Most car insurances can be canceled at any time. That means if you find a better deal, you can switch right away. We're not just one company. We offer most of the major brands of car insurance. We're like a discount supermarket for car insurance. And it doesn't matter if you have a good record or a bad driving record. Our agents are experts at finding you the right car insurance for your needs. Our average customer saves hundreds of dollars a year when they call us to switch. So why don't you make this 100% free call right now and see how much you can save on your car insurance?
855-815-9787. 855-815-9787. 855-815-9787. That's 855-815-9787.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft, silk, touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
This is AMP2 TV Network, powered by the AMP Media Future Foundation. AMP2 is an award-winning production company. Here we produce any media your heart desires. We produce films that make people emotional. We make the audience engaged. We're innovative, eye-catching, unforgettable. Amplify your idea. Here at AMP2 TV.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Oh, hallelujah. Ah, hallelujah. Today we celebrate love.
Oh. All right, let's do this.
All right, for those of you that are enjoying our conversation, please start in and join the conversation. You know, every generation sets up their own leadership skills. So with this, are you smarter than an intern movie quiz? All right, Brooklyn, let's take it away.
All right, the first question is, What movie had Nicolas Cage say the infamous line, "Not the bees"? A. Ghost Rider, B. National Treasure, C. The Wicker Man, or D. Gone in 60 Seconds?
What was the line? Not the what?
Not the bees.
I know it's not Ghost Rider or National Treasure because I already seen that.
Yeah,
recently.
it's not those two. What were the last two?
The last two were The Wicker Man and Gone in 60 Seconds.
I'm gonna say The Wicker Man.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Joella?
Oh, I already saw it.
Oh, okay.
So the answer is The Wicker Man.
Dang it.
Yeah.
C, Fancy. Letter C. You taught me that.
Well, it's been a while since I took a test.
All right, question 2. What movie was the primary inspiration for Godzilla? A. King Kong, B. The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, C. 20 Million Miles to Earth, or D. It Came from Beneath the Sea?
It came from beneath the sea.
C.
Oh, you're such a wise guy.
Repeat the choices again. I know it's not the first one.
A. King Kong, B. The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, C. 20 Million Miles to Earth, or D. It Came from Beneath the Sea?
You know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go to B.
B.
Because I could swear that was a movie. I don't think the D was a movie.
You know what? C. I'm gonna go with C.
All right, the answer is B. The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms.
Wow.
I could have sworn that was
You're
a
2
movie.
for 2. Look at
It
you.
is indeed a movie, but one of the most pivotal, like, you know, movies of, like, maybe I think of like the nuclear science fiction age.
Pivotal?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've probably seen the design of the monster from that movie, the Rotosaurus. It looks like a giant like iguana, but like.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, next question.
All right, let's go to the next one because it's pivotal. That's an interesting
Question 3. The failure of which movie nearly destroyed Disney's animation department?
Oh, I know this.
A. The Black Cauldron, B. Treasure Planet, C. The Good Dinosaur, or D. Turning Red?
Ooh. What is it, Fonzie?
I'm just gonna wait till you guys say.
Turning Red.
The Last Dinosaur.
Black Cauldron. No music. It's awful.
The answer is Black Cauldron.
So what happened with that?
That was Disney's worst film made after Walt Disney's death, and basically what caused the dark age of Disney. But it was thanks to the little. Okay, yeah, say it.
Jeffrey Katzenberg and like so coming. I mean, technically he had a hand. Like he was responsible for cutting out like a lot of stuff in the Black Cauldron. Some people blame like the Black Cauldron's like quality on him, but like yeah, but you're right. The Little Mermaid did indeed save Disney.
Well, not only that, but because of the use of CGI in The Great Mouse Detective, that also brought Disney back too. So if it wasn't for The Great Mouse Detective and The Little Mermaid, Disney would have gone bankrupt.
Wow.
Well, look
I
at
didn't
them
know
now.
Disney had a dark day. All right, number 4.
Question 4. Which film is considered responsible for killing the auteur era of the 70s? A. Heaven's Gate, B. One from the Heart, C. 1941, or D. Jaws?
And what was it? Responsible for what?
For killing the auteur era.
You know, stuff like like Taxi Driver. You know, those kinds of films. You know, stuff like.
I'm gonna go with Jaws.
I'm going with Heaven's Gate.
That's a good one too.
The answer is Heaven's Gate.
Yes.
Yeah, specifically for Heaven's Gate 8, it went so over budget and killed the production studio. That was producing, you know, United Artists, which was the company that Charlie Chaplin founded. And the failure of Heaven's Gate was what, you know, told studios like, you know, okay, we can't give like directors whatever the hell they want. We gotta like control everything, and that's how we got, you know, the 80s where everything was like, you know, studio controlled. You know, Tarantino thinks like the 80s was one of the worst decades of cinema.
Well, his movies are phenomenal, but they're horrible.
They're a little graphic. All right, we got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, question 5. What is the first movie Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in? A. Pumping Iron, B. Conan the Barbarian, C. Hercules in New York, or D. The Terminator?
Hercules in New York.
Conan, the B. What is that?
Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah.
I'm also gonna go with Hercules, because I know it's not Terminator. That's what he's most famous for.
Yes, the answer is C, Hercules in New York.
Yes.
Wow, that's fancy.
He did like one. Apparently, here's a fun fact about Arnold's career. You know, like early in his career, apparently, I think his career advisor told him to have like a side job, a job inside as a real estate agent, just in order to be like, you know, financially stable, so he could like choose like whatever projects he wants to start in.
Yeah, because he didn't speak good English. You couldn't understand the damn word the guy said. That's why I thought Conan, he didn't have many talking lines.
Yeah.
He grunted.
Oh, here's another fun fact. You know, Arnold offered since he Austrian, he offered to do like the voice be in the German dub for the Terminator, but like the German dubbers that kind of rejected him because they thought his accent was like, it was not like an accent that, you know, Germans would associate with like an accent. It was like kind of like a hillbilly hick kind of accent because he was from like
Austria, wasn't it?
Yeah, like a rural part of Austria, was it? So like his German sounded like a hick. You know what I mean by a hick, right? Like the German equivalent of like a redneck, you know, like a German.
Well, there you have it.
All right, on that note, ready to wrap this up?
Yes, let's wrap it up.
All right, we're going to come midday. Have a great morning, everyone. We'll see you later.
I'll be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.